Hey guys, so welcome to part number 2 of my boob job FAQ video. If I did it in one part, it would have just been way too long, so I decided to separate it into 2 parts, so we're just going to continue from the last time. I got a lot of questions from people asking if I had any friends or family that weren't supportive or negative about my surgery. No, I can't say that I did. I keep my circle small. I'm not the type of person who has like hundreds of friends. My circle is very, very tight, and that's the way I like to keep it. All my friends are very open and very supportive. They were all so excited for me. I really can't say that anyone was not supportive. I mean, maybe I have acquaintances or people from high school or, you know, people who just know of me, like through people who were like, oh, why is she getting a boob job? But I can't say that anyone has ever said anything to me. A lot of people I talked to, especially guys, they didn't understand why I was getting it done. They're like, you don't need surgery, like you're already like beautiful or whatever. I was very, very lucky in terms of my family and in terms of my friends. And I got a lot of questions about if my dad had an issue with it. No, he didn't have it. He doesn't have an issue with it. He was very proud of me because, as you guys know, I paid for the surgery 100% myself. Daddy did not buy me a new set of knockers.
I make my own money, so I spend it how I like.
I bought them myself, thank you very much. And the night before my surgery, my dad was getting a little, not crazy, but he was very, very nervous and anxious. Like, he's like, are you sure you want to do this? I don't understand why you're doing this. You're so young, you're going to develop. And after the surgery, he was fine. He would bring me popsicles and everything. So no, none of my family members or anyone had an issue with it, and they were all very supportive. I got a question from Miss Philly, who is an old YouTube friend of mine, Miss Philly Localola, and she asked, does nipple sensation decrease after? Honestly, I'm not a big nipple person. I've talked about this before. Nipples kind of freak me out. I just don't like them that much. Can't say that the feeling has decreased for me, like if I touch them or whatever. The first day I got my surgery, I thought my nipples were gonna pop off my boobs. They felt like they were gonna explode. The day after though, like maybe 2 days after, my boobs felt raw. Like I would be touching like here, and it would feel raw. Like it wouldn't feel like my boob. Like I couldn't really feel it. And I know this is a bad, maybe if I put it down a little and move back. So I just put it down so you guys could see, but like when I would be touching like here, it would feel raw. It would, not raw, but it would feel numb. I didn't really have much feeling here, and then like the nipple area as well didn't really have that much feeling, but that has gone away. The numb feeling, the raw feeling, I feel everything. I can't say that I have experienced any loss of nipple sensitivity, but I know that can be a side effect. It just depends on the person. I mean, people can have different side effects. I was really, really, really lucky with my recovery. I got a lot of comments from you guys saying like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're up and you're moving and everything, like not even a week after my surgery. I was so lucky. How many sizes did the CCs increase, like your chest size? So when going into surgery, I was literally flat as a board. I was a 34 AA, which they don't even sell those bras in like stores normally. But yes, I was a 34 AA, and now when everything is said and done, I should be around a 34C, a good C. It's definitely like a good handful for me. I am gonna go buy a measuring tape and just kind of measure my boobs kind of as I go, but I expect to kind of be around the 34C range. Okay, so I got a question from Fashion Bitch 420, and she said, you look amazing, thank you. And how are your scars healing, and what are the products that you've been using to help them heal? So underneath my boob, and there is the little white thing still on them. I'm supposed to let them fall off naturally, kind of like a scab. I haven't pulled them off. My doctor told me not to pull them off. So I haven't seen my incision. It's around 4 centimeters long. That's what my doctor told me. My scar was never something that I was extremely concerned about. If you watch my vlog, you know that I bought bio oil to help them heal, but my little incision is not like something I'm worried about. You guys know I'm like not crazy about like stretch marks or anything. And honestly, like it'll be in the crease so well, and it's like it'll be in the crease, and I don't really think anyone, I mean, I personally don't care. I can't imagine a guy being like, oh, you have a little scar. Like, no, no, no. So that's not something I'm personally stressed about. I feel like people are stressed about everything. They're stressed about everything these days. So my attitude towards pretty much everything is more relaxed, and that turns out pretty well for me. Like with my Louis Vuitton handbags, like people stress about the patina and everything, and I don't stress and I get a perfect patina. So I just think, you know, let things take their course. Once my little bandages fall off, I will start putting on bio oil when I get the okay from my doctor. Skinny is so last season asked, how did you respond to people saying you're too young? No one really said that to me except on YouTube. A lot of people on YouTube, they were like, oh, you're so young, it's so sad to see you doing this to your body. I don't really have a response for that. I mean, I know myself, I know my body. I don't feel like I was too young for it. I would just say, like, I'm sorry you feel that way, but that doesn't really affect my choice. So that's just, I don't know, like people's opinions about this didn't change how I felt about it. I just would say, sorry you feel that way, but there's nothing that you can really say that would make me change my mind. Did everyone already know you were having a boob job, like people from school or just acquaintances? I have no idea if I should tell them or if I should just show up with bigger boobs. I mean, yeah, it's something that I've wanted for so long. I was very, very open about it. I think everyone knew I wanted a boob job. So many people, yeah, I was always really open about it. I've always told my friends I wanted a boob job. I would literally tell anyone that I was getting a boob job. So I was just always really open about it. And honestly, like at the party I went to on Saturday, I was talking to some old friends and they were like, I think it's really cool that you're so open about it. And honestly, it didn't even occur to me to like hide it from people. But like, it's your decision. If you don't feel comfortable sharing about like a surgery you get, that's your prerogative, that's your decision. I personally am just an open book. I like literally let everyone touch my boobs on Saturday. And I had no issue with that. It wasn't sexual. It was just people are curious, and that's why I'm doing this Q&A, because people are curious. Lexi99 asked, what is one piece of clothing you are looking forward to wearing more now that you have bigger boobs? Just stuff like this. Stuff with low cuts if I want to wear them. Bathing suits. Bathing suit shopping was so depressing the past, well, my whole life. Not depressing, that sounds really dramatic. Like, I don't want people to think I was depressed, but I was never motivated to go shopping for bathing suits or really into bathing suit shopping because I had to buy like really expensive Victoria's Secret ones that didn't fill it out, and I didn't like the look of like string bikinis on me when I was a flat-chested person. I'm not saying that you need bigger boobs to wear those, but I just personally didn't feel comfortable wearing them. So just bathing suits, just stuff like this. Like, I'm not the type of person who's gonna have my boobs out all the time. I got a question also from Kate Renee 24, and she asked, have you noticed an increase in attention that you get? Honestly, no, I don't notice an increase in attention. I'm sure if I went out like wearing this, I would get a little bit more attention, but I've always said that this surgery was 100% for me, and honestly it was. If I had gotten my surgery for male attention or attention from others, I would not wear, I mean, like at the party I went to on Saturday, you guys saw my outfit. I was wearing leggings, a black tank top that like went up to here, like no cleavage, and a jacket that didn't come off the whole night. So when I got to the party, people were like, why are you like, I thought you'd be here with like a low cut top, like showing off your boobs, and that's just not me. I didn't get my surgery so I'd get more attention or to get like, for guys to like me or anything like that, because number one, if a guy's only liking you because of your boobs, then he's not a good guy to begin with. I'm sure like if I'm out or if I'm wearing a low cut top or if I'm wearing a backless dress with some side boob, I'm sure I'll get more attention than I would if I was flat chested. But for the most part, like my style hasn't changed at all since I got my surgery. I'm still wearing my same like Wild Fox sweaters and still wearing my same t-shirts and everything, so my style hasn't changed. I'm not wearing like hoochie mama dresses or anything. So yeah, that's what I have to say about that. I haven't really noticed an increase in attention just because I haven't been putting them out for display. And the only reason I haven't is because I don't feel the desire or the need to do that. Hannah02 asked, did you look into a transumbilical augmentation at all? I'm not 100% sure what that is, but when I was looking up the types of incisions while I was doing my research, I saw that you could insert an implant through your belly button. I don't understand. If anyone knows why you do that, please let me know, because I don't understand why you would not go through, number one, the fold underneath your boob, the crease, number two, your nipple, your armpit if you can. Like, I don't get why people would go through their belly button. That just seems a little counterproductive to me and not precise, so no, I didn't think about that. That kind of scares me, just like the nipple incision scared me. I just, no. I don't know why someone would do that. I also got a question from Brittany825, and she asked, are there any other plastic surgeries that you think you would consider? No, honestly, no. I can't think of any other. I've always said that boob job was the only plastic surgery I wanted. I don't want to start messing around with my face. Is laser eye surgery a plastic surgery? Because I would get my eye, like my laser eye surgery just so I don't have to wear contacts anymore. I have no desire for any other plastic surgeries. I really, really don't. I know a lot of people are like, oh, once you get one surgery, you want more. No, I don't want it. Danielle Fairbank asked, will you ever be able to lay on your stomach, do you think? And at 10 days post-op, are you able to lay on your side or sleep yet? I think I'll be able to sleep on my stomach. I'm not 100% sure. I'm more of a side sleeper anyway, so I wasn't like upset about not being able to sleep on my stomach. I am able to lay and sleep on my side, which is amazing. The first time I laid on my side after my surgery was probably, I want to say, a week post-op. I think it was a week post-op that I was able to lay on my side, and it felt amazing because laying on your back all the time is just, you know, so exhausting, just laying on your back. But no, I am able to sleep and lay on my side now, no problem, both sides. It is the best feeling in the world. Seriously, don't take it for granted. I know a lot of people are not able to lay on their side a lot longer than I wasn't able to lay on my side. It's the best thing in the world, next to taking a shower after like not showering for like 5 days. Okay, and these are questions from Facebook. Stephanie Nicole asked, what was going under general anesthesia like? Honestly, I had a pretty good experience. I'm not sure if I was nauseous after because of the general anesthesia, but when I went under the anesthesiologist, I have to say that the needle mark to get, I guess, to go into my veins in my hand hurt more probably than anything else. My IV insertion, like, it was very nice, very easy, but the general anesthesia, I was just like stabbing in my hand, so that hurt a little bit. I remember laying on the table with my arms out, and I remember thinking like, oh, this isn't working, I'm not going to sleep, like, will I sleep, like, help, like, I'm not going to be able to sleep. And then they put the mask on me, and I took maybe like 4 breaths, and then I was out. And then I remember waking up, like, it felt like literally 2 seconds later, and I didn't have my contacts in because you can't have your contacts in. I didn't have my glasses, it was all blurry. I had the nurse gave me 2 Tylenols, and then they wheeled me back into the recovery room. It was, I mean, it wasn't anything scary, but I was very relaxed going into it. I wasn't nervous either. Jessica asked, has your confidence level changed after getting a boob job? Also, has it been hard to adjust to having them there? I was a very confident person before my boob job, and I feel like I am just as confident now as I was then, but now I just feel like there's nothing I would want to change on my body. Yeah, I guess my confidence level has improved. Like, wearing, like, I would never be able to wear something like this before my boob job, and just wearing like a bikini and having boobs, it was amazing. So I feel like my confidence level will improve more in the summer when I'm actually wearing things that kind of, I don't know, like things that, because like in the winter I wear a lot of sweaters, so you don't really need a lot of boobs for that, but when I'm able to wear dresses that I wasn't able to wear before, bathing suits and stuff like that, I feel like my confidence will definitely improve. But yeah, I guess my confidence has improved. Like, looking in the mirror, I feel just so much more proportional. So I guess, yeah, my confidence has improved, but I was pretty confident before. Like, if I couldn't have gotten the surgery or couldn't afford to do so, I wouldn't have been devastated or upset or anything like that. It would have just happened later, but I'm very, very thankful that I was able to do this now at this point in my life. Sabrina asked, which part was the most painful? Getting my general anesthesia needle in my hand. That part was the most painful, if that tells you anything about how easy my recovery was. So that was my boob job Q&A video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I answered any questions that you had. If you have any questions that I didn't answer, feel free to leave them in the comments down below, and I'll either make another video or just reply to you in the comments. Once again, thank you all so much for all of your support. It has been seriously amazing, and I will talk to you soon.